Wow. I was just talking for like the past 20 minutes and my microphone was on mute the whole time. I feel so... This is what happens when you do not film for a long time. Hey guys, so it's been a while. I haven't been on my channel for about a month. I think this is the longest that I have gone without uploading a video to my YouTube channel since I first started my channel like 2 years ago. There's just been so much going on right now. I just really felt like I needed to take a break. I also took this time to educate myself, really just spend some time reflecting and just really trying to see how we can help, how I can help with what's going on right now. I really wanted to start filming again and uploading on my channel. I really just need to get out of my head. I literally analyze everything. My brain is just 24/7. I stay up late. I've been staying up till 2, 3 in the morning because I like to educate myself and do research on things that I don't understand. I like to fully understand things before I speak on them. That's just the type of person that I am. I feel like education is just really, really important. If I don't know something or if I don't understand it or if I haven't researched it, I just don't talk about it because I don't feel like I would be qualified to talk on it, or I don't want to sound ignorant. So that's really what I've been doing. And if you have seen the community tab here on my YouTube channel, if you go to the main page, you see a community tab. You'll see some videos, educational YouTube videos that you are able to see on Black Lives Matter, because I really wanted to share those with you guys. I am also going to be linking down below a lot of resources that I have came across that are educational, and it's really gonna make people, I feel like, understand more on what's going on. So I also wanted to film this video, and all of the revenue that I make from this video, I will be donating it to Black Lives Matter. So yeah, I'm really happy to be back and just come on here and talk to you guys. I really just want to use my platform to bring awareness to things that are going on in the world. I don't want it to just be about makeup, because there is really a lot of other more important things going on in the world right now, and I feel like as humans we can be very selfish. If you look at it in the grand scheme of things, if you care about other people, if you care about the environment, if you care about the world, it really does become a better place to live. We benefit from that. I don't know, I just feel like if I have children, I want them to live in a better world, in a better place. So I will do what I can or help however I can to try to create change. And if you don't think that just you, one person, can create change, that is not true. If all of us get together and speak on certain matters, change can really happen. The more and more people speak out, the more change we see. Education is just really, really important. So there's a saying that I really like, which is, people fear what they do not understand. The more we understand something, the less fear we have of that thing. If you feel like you have some fear and you don't want to speak out or feel uncomfortable talking about certain matters, educate yourself. Once you educate yourself, you will feel a lot more comfortable talking about a certain topic. I really highly encourage people to educate yourself on Black history. There's so much that I have learned in the past couple weeks about Black history that I didn't learn in school, because our Black history has been whitewashed. So they have left out a lot of things about this country and about what Black people have gone through for hundreds of years. It really is understandable why they feel the way that they feel and why they're angry or why they're doing certain things. You have to look at the whole picture and really look back at history, and all the way until this point to really understand, because without educating yourself, you're really just not going to understand, and you're really just going to be fearful on what you see on the internet or on the news and things like that. Just because you support Black Lives Matter doesn't mean you're anti any other organizations, or it doesn't mean that you're anti police. It doesn't mean you're anti all lives. It does not mean those things. You can support Black Lives Matter and still support other things that you feel are important to you. For example, and I feel like I need to talk about this because I've seen a lot of people bring up other things when people are talking about Black Lives Matter, and it is really disrespectful. And I want to talk about why it is disrespectful to bring up other things when people are talking about Black Lives Matter. So for example, if somebody's talking about breast cancer awareness, are you gonna say, well, what about lung cancer? What about leukemia? What about autism? No, you're talking about breast cancer. You're trying to bring awareness on breast cancer. So are you gonna tell somebody to their face when they bring up breast cancer, well, what about lung cancer? These other cancers matter too. It's really disrespectful. It really minimizes what they're trying to say. People just need to stop doing that and start listening. At this moment, we're talking about Black lives. Black Lives Matter. We're not talking about these other things. Just think before you speak. It can really hurt somebody else. It can really make them feel like you're gaslighting them. And I just feel like we need to be more understanding. We need to just educate ourselves a lot more about what's going on. The topic is about Black Lives Matter, police brutality, and racism. That's what the topic is about right now. And how can we focus on another problem if we're trying to focus on police brutality, racism, systemic racism? You cannot fix one problem without fixing another problem. You have to focus on one thing in order to change it, and then move on and focus on another thing. If we try to put our focus on too many things, nothing is going to change. Black Lives Matter movement is really about systemic racism, about Black people being killed just because of the color of their skin, or treated unfairly just because of the color of their skin. There are a lot of cops that have killed Black people that are unarmed, and because of the color of their skin, which is a more disturbing issue and something that we can try to fix or try to change. And I can keep going on about all of this stuff because there's just so much information, and I feel like until people can educate themselves, they will not understand, and they will try to justify other things, and people will just continue to accept how things currently are and can be complicit with systemic racism, and that's not okay. Just really think about how your words and your actions can really hurt other people. Not being racist is no longer enough. We have to be anti-racist. That's the reason why I've been sharing a lot of things on my social media, because I feel like this is just really, really important to talk about and bring awareness to, because it affects everybody. If you think that it doesn't affect you, it does. It affects all of us. Once we start seeing change, there's gonna be less crime. If you don't think that that could happen, please look into what they're trying to do, what they're trying to change. They want to put more money into education, into our communities. In the bigger picture, it's going to benefit everyone. Everyone's going to be treated more fairly. There's going to be more justice. So there's really just a lot of positive things that would come out. I just really wanted to get that out of my chest. I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, and I have just been trying to figure out on what to say, because it is really hard, and it shouldn't be this hard to get people to understand. It's really common sense, and it's really about basic humanity, basic human rights that we're talking about. So there shouldn't be so much conflict and disagreement or arguing about this. But unfortunately there is, and unfortunately there is a lot of people that don't understand and that they still don't get it. So I wanted to just educate myself as much as possible before speaking on things, because I am the type of person that I like to research something really good before I speak on it, because in the past I have been wrong about certain things, and it's because I didn't educate myself properly on those things. So I have learned from my past, and I have learned that doing research and educating yourself on a certain topic can really help you and can really help you understand and not fear it. Imagine not understanding autism and you fear supporting it. Imagine not understanding global warming. You fear talking about it or making changes about it. If you don't understand something, then it's gonna be scary. So educating yourself is gonna make it less scary. You're gonna be able to help other people. I just feel like at this point, not talking about things can be very hurtful. It can be very dangerous. Hopefully I made myself clear. Hopefully you guys get it. I don't want to come off as trying to tell you what to do. I just want people to be more understanding and for us to be a little bit more compassionate, more empathetic. There's a quote that I saw online that I really liked. Let me read it to you guys. It says, "In order to empathize with someone's experience, you must be willing to believe them as they see it and not how you imagine their experience to be." Just think about that. Words can really affect people. Words can really hurt people, and actions can really hurt people. Really think about that quote that I just read to you guys, because that's really all I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Okay, so I know that was kind of like a long rant, but I feel like I needed to say it. I want to use my platform to bring awareness to certain problems, to certain issues that are going on in the world. As you guys know, I talk about cruelty-free makeup here on this channel because animal testing and cruelty to animals is a really big problem, and I just want to bring awareness to that. And just like other things that I feel like are important to me, I want to bring awareness to those things. Hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. But anyways, so now to get into the actual video. So I wanted to do a review on the Colored Raine Very Cute eyeshadow palette. Colored Raine is a black owned brand. The CEO is a black woman. Some of the products from Colored Raine are available at Target. I bought this palette from Target. I ordered it online and I just thought it was a really nice palette. It comes with 6 shades, 3 metallics and 3 matte shades, and the palette is $19.99. It's made in the USA. It's cruelty free. Colored Raine is a cruelty free brand. It isn't vegan because it does contain carmine. It is clean at Target. Target has a label for clean, and for beauty, personal care, and cleaning products, that means it's formulated without phthalates, propylparaben, butylparaben, sodium lauryl sulfate. So that's really good. And I have heard of Colored Raine before, and I've heard a lot of great things about their eyeshadows, but I didn't know that they were available at Target. So I was really excited about that, and I went ahead and ordered the palette. They do have 3 different palettes, different shades, and this was the one that I wanted to try out and review here for you guys. And I did use the palette to create this eyeshadow look, which I will do a tutorial on how I created this look, and I really love how it came out. So I first wanted to show you guys swatches of the palette. I feel like the eyeshadows are really pigmented. I really like the metallic shades in the palette as well. They're also really pigmented, and I just feel like the formula, the eyeshadows, is really good. It's a really good quality palette, and it comes with a mirror. I love that it comes with a mirror. I love the packaging as well, and it does come in a carton package. It's not a plastic palette, which I like as well. You can travel with this very easily, and it just comes with some really good shades in this palette. The purple really makes brown eyes stand out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So to prime my lids, I did use the Beauty Blender concealer, and then I blended it out with the beauty sponge. And then I set it with a little bit of powder, not a lot of powder. And I used the Fenty Beauty powder. And then for my crease, I used the shade Kissberry, which is the orangey shade in the palette. So I used that as a transition shade. And then I went in with the purple shade in the palette, which is called Palmaberry. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I applied it in the inner and outer corners of my eyelid. I wanted to create like a halo eye with the palette. And I really wanted to use the purple shade in the palette because it's so pretty. So then for the center of my lid, I did use the shade Pinkleberry, which is the lighter shimmer shade in the palette. It's so pretty. I really love this shade. And I used a flat shader brush from Sigma. I do have a commission code with Sigma. It's SilviaMBeauty, and you get 10% off if you use it on their website. And then I used the shade Platinum Berry, which is kind of like the gray shimmer shade in the palette, to blend out the edges of Pinkleberry and Kissberry. I try to be careful and not apply it right in the center. It's really just to blend the edges around the Pinkleberry shade. Then I went back in with the orange shade Kissberry and a fluffy brush to blend out the crease a little bit more. I felt like it needed a little bit more of that shade in my crease. And then I just used a clean brush to blend out the edges. Then I went back with the purple shade Palmaberry, and I just filled up the shade a little bit more, just so that it could get a little bit more pigment and so that it can pop. And then I went in with eyeliner. I used the Fenty Beauty gel pencil liner. I will link everything I used in the description box below. So I did use the pencil liner to create a small wing, and then I blended it out with a small pencil brush. Then I just curled my lashes and applied mascara. I used the Dark Cosmetics mascara, which is my favorite mascara of all time. Finished off the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I went in and applied the eyeshadows Purple Berry and Love Berry, which are the matte darker shades in the palette, and applied them on my lower lash line. And I used a pencil brush. Then I used the shade Kissberry to blend out the edges and apply it on the lower lash line. And with a smaller pencil brush, I went in with the Love Berry shade and applied it really close to my lower lash line. Then I also applied the Fenty Beauty liner on my waterline. Mascara on my lower lashes. And then I went in with the shade Pinkleberry and applied it on the inner corners of my eyes. And also on my brow bone to highlight my brow bone. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really love how it came out. I will link everything that I have on my face, link down below. I really like how my makeup looks. I really like the Pinkleberry shade in the palette because was also able to use it as a highlighter, and it's really beautiful color to use as a highlighter. I love that you can use this to highlight as well. And this shade right here, Love Berry, it's like a really deep cool brown shade that you can also use to fill in your eyebrows. I didn't do that today. Let me just go ahead and dip it in here, fill in some of my eyebrows. Because it is a cool tone brown, I think it just makes it a great shade to fill in the eyebrows. I really enjoyed this palette, and I would definitely recommend it to you guys. So definitely check it out on Target. I will link it down below for you guys. I think it's just a really great palette. I do want to do more videos on other black owned brands here on my channel, so if you have a brand that is black owned and you want me to review, let me know in the comment section below. There is another brand that I really want to try called Uma. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's called SilviaMBeauty, which is O-U-M-A, and they are available at Ulta. So I will be placing a Ulta order to review the brand, and there's definitely some other brands that are available at Ulta, which we'll be doing a order of more black owned brands. You gotta be careful too and do your research, because I did go to the drugstore thinking that this brand that I purchased at the drugstore was black owned, and they're not black owned. The one that I'm talking about is called Black Radiance. So this is one of the products from Black Radiance. It's a setting spray. I did purchase some of their other products. Then I found out that they're not actually black owned. The CEO, the owner, is not black, so it's not a black owned brand. Just make sure you do your research and you look up the CEO of that brand just to make sure that it's black owned, because I think I saw online that this brand was black owned, but then when I looked up the CEO and who actually owns it, they weren't black owned. Yeah, I couldn't use their products today. I will be doing more research and looking into more black owned brands. I don't want to just talk about Fenty Beauty. We all know Fenty Beauty here on this channel. I definitely want to feature other black owned brands here and support them. Yeah, if there's any videos requests that you guys want me to film, let me know in the comment section below. I really want to just take care of my mental health, because I feel like your mental health is just really important. So whenever you feel like you are drained or stressed out or anxious or worried or sad or depressed, you know, I just feel like taking care of yourself is really important. That is number one. So my mental health is number one to me. I will still be here though, sharing with you guys information that I come across with on my socials, on the community tab here on YouTube. And I hope that you guys really take on the message that I talked about here on this video and educate yourself, look beyond yourself, think about others, care about other people, find ways to take care of yourself so that you can take care and care about other people. That is my message for today. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and all of the revenue that I make from this video, I will be donating it to the Black Lives Matter movement. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I upload cruelty-free makeup reviews here, haul videos, and lifestyle videos. So if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you check out my other recent videos that I have uploaded on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.